It's time for the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Welcome to District Baseball on TribCast. Mark Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for the District Championship here in the Class 2 District 7 tournament between the number 2 seed Bowling Green Bobcats and the number 5 seed Hallsville Indians. Bowling Green got to this game with a exciting walk-off win in extra innings over the Ellsbury Indians on Monday. Hallsville took out the number 1 seed North Callaway T-Birds by a 7-3 final in the first of the 2 semifinals on Monday. We're just about ready for baseball. Quick pregame. We'll come back with your starting lineups after this on TribCast. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Quick look at today's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineup. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. First for the number 5 seed Hallsville Indians. They're coached by Barry Kennecke and assisted by Brandon Bartlett and Monty Beatty. They really wanted me to enunciate the T's for some reason, so we'll oblige. Hallsville's lineup looks like this. Number 12, the center fielder, leads things off, Emmett Carlos. Batting second is the shortstop, number 1, Alex Weimer. Batting in the 3 spot, the right fielder, number 4, Zane Burkett. Number 23 bats cleanup, the third baseman, Ethan Thompson. Batting in the 5 spot is the second baseman, number 11, Tanner Beatty. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 18, Zane Parnell. In the 7th spot, the pitcher, number 19, Braden Blakemore. Number 2 bats 8th, the catcher, Nathan Proctor. And batting 9th is the left fielder, number 22, Jordan Brown. So again, it goes Carlos, Weimer, Burkett, Thompson, Beatty, Parnell, Blakemore, Proctor, and Brown, the starters for the Hallsville Indians. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they'll lead it off with the right fielder, number 10, Cameron Worley. Batting second, the pitcher, number 15, Stephen Mers. Catcher bats third, number 21, Trey Nichols. In the cleanup spot, the first baseman, number 34, Jordan Billings. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 31, Josh Gibson. In the 6th spot, the third baseman, number 9, Gavin Comley. Shortstop bats in the 7th spot, number 2, Dylan Huber. The hero of the semifinal, the second baseman, Lane Sutton, bats 8th. He wears number 30. And batting 9th is the left fielder, number 5, Alex Chilson. And it's time for our La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch. From Stephen Mers, it's a ball on the first one to Emmett Carlos. First pitch brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. That one misses as well. 2-0 to Carlos. The 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man for Hallsville. Long look from Mers. The 2-2 is outside, and the count goes full. Carlos, Weimer, Burkett. If anyone gets on, Thompson will bat for the Indians here in the top of the first. Brandon Bartlett, the coach in the third base box for Hallsville. Over at first is Monty Beatty. And this one's popped up and out of play. We'll try the payoff again. Barry Kennecke has a foot injury, and he's bound to the dugout, so more of a professional look with the assistant coaches at third and first. Manager in the dugout. Another 3-2, and he walked him. Leadoff man on here in the top of the first for Hallsville. Just underway here at Bowling Green High School. Alex Weimer will step in. He's the shortstop. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch from Mers on the corner for strike 1. Long look now. Mers delivers, and it's in the dirt. And we'll see if they want to try any running on the great Bowling Green catcher Trey Nichols. Down on that first pitch in the dirt. He takes his lead again off first. That's Carlos. Another long look from Stephen Mers. All the arms are available except for Jordan Billings after that semifinal. They are running, and the exchange is dropped by Trey Nichols. It's a stolen base for Carlos. Pitch was a ball, 2-1. It's the number 2 hitter in the order. From the stretch, Mers delivers a 2-1 pitch, and it's in the dirt again, 3-1. And this isn't exactly the start that Coach Dean Street wanted, with his pitcher getting deep into counts here in the first inning. The 3-1 delivery is outside, back-to-back walks to start this game. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Ellsbury got one man on in the top of the first inning of the semifinal, but the Bobcats turned a double play to get out of the jam. That'll bring in Burkett. That one goes back to the screen, and both runners advance. Ball 1 to Burkett on the wild pitch. So second and third, nobody out for Hallsville. 3-man umpiring crew. Crew chief behind the plate. And now with runners at second and third, the first base side umpire will hang out behind the pitcher, and the third base side will hang out behind the bag. 1-0 the count to Zane Burkett. Mers is ready. That one's up and in, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runners at second and third. All the way in, all the way back in the right-hand batter's box, and the next is outside, 3-0. Wind still whipping. Outside, he walked him on 4 pitches. And the first 3 have walked, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for the cleanup hitter, Ethan Thompson.
Now batting third baseman, number 23, Ethan Thompson.
Bases loaded. He's all the way up and all the way in the batter's box. Runners take their leads. Hallsville looking to strike first. Time called by Thompson. Popped out of play. And Mers gets ahead of the dangerous cleanup hitter, Ethan Thompson. That one misses, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Nubbed at the plate and picked up in foul territory. Just foul. That could have been a double play right there. Triple play even. We saw one of those yesterday down at Silex. A 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle to the shortstop. Underhanded to the second baseman, over to first, and it's a double play. A run scores, but they get 2. 1-0 Indians, but there's 2 down and a runner at third base. In to score is Carlos. Over to third is Weimer, and a race to our Burkett and Thompson. And that'll bring in Tanner Beatty. And the whole complexion of this inning just changed. See if Mers can get back on track here, and that's a strike on the first pitch to Beatty. Sometimes it just takes a good defensive play like that to snap you back. Get those butterflies out and get you focused. This one is over the second baseman into short right field, and it's 2-0 Hallsville, an RBI hit for Beatty. Two down, runner at first now. That'll bring in Zane Parnell.
Now batting first baseman, number 18, Zane Parnell.
Parnell's the first baseman and the 6th hitter to come to the plate for Hallsville. He takes a strike. Check on the runner, and back without a slide is Beatty. You know, 1 fouled out of play, or off the screen, 0-2. Quickly to Zane Parnell. 2 Zanes in the lineup. Steven Mers comes set. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Fouled out of play again. Still 0-2. This is pitch number 26 of the inning. Here it comes. And that is strike 3 called. And Bowling Green gets out of this top of the first inning. 2-0. The Hallsville Indians lead after a half. Bowling Green coming up here in the district championship on TribCast. Heading to the bottom of the first inning, 2-0. Hallsville leads here in the early going. Let's set the defense for the Indians. Across the outfield, it's Jordan Brown in left, Carlos Emmett in center, and Zane Burkett in right. Ethan Bartlett is the third baseman. Alex Weimer's the shortstop. Tanner Beatty at second base, and Zane Parnell over at first. Nathan Proctor behind the plate, and Braden Blakemore just is finishing his warm-up tosses. Dean Street coaches in the third base box. He's the Bowling Green head coach. Austin Leake over in the first base box for the Bobcats. 2-0 after a half inning for the Bobcats. It'll be Worley, Mers, and Nichols. If anyone gets on, Billings, Gibson, and Conley will come to the plate. And it's time for Hallsville's first pitch, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Half inning in the books. It could have been a lot worse. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And the Indians get just two. So Worley comes up.
Leading off for the Bobcats, the right fielder, number 10, Cameron Worley.
And the first pitch, offered at it with the bunt attempt, came up empty for strike one. That one misses, a ball and a strike to Worley against Blakemore. Misses as well. 2-1. The count to the Bowling Green right fielder. That one misses. 3-1. And there's a strike. The count goes full. Swing and a miss. He came back and got him. Strikeout of the leadoff man, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the first. Brings in Stephen Mers.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Stephen Mers.
And the first pitch to Mers is grounded to the shortstop, past the third baseman, and the throw is wild, and Mers is safe at first. Error on the shortstop. It's going to be close, but that throw was too bad to overlook. Trey Nichols will come in. As the potential tying run.
21, Trey Nichols.
First pitch to him, hitting the air. Over to right field, and that one is at the line, caught by Burkett. Back into first goes Mers. Right on the line, we'll call it a fair fly out, and that'll bring in Jordan Billings with 2 outs and a man at first. And the first pitch to him was a strike. Lefty digs in again. Instead, a check on the runner at first, and Mers back in safely. Wind blowing the camera around a little bit. Blowing everything around a little bit. That one misses. 1-1 the count. Foul tipped into the glove. Runner goes, and he's safe at second. Stolen base for Mers. Count goes to 1-2. But the Bobcats with the runner in scoring position now with 2 outs, and probably just takes a hit to get Mers home. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. To Jordan Billings. On deck is Josh Gibson. This one hit in the air. Center field backing up on it. Both the outfielders. It doesn't look like they have a beat on it, and it's going to bounce to the wall. Bowling Green on the board. 2-1 with a 2-out RBI by Jordan Billings. That ball was twisting. The outfielders were twisting, and it finds the ground for an RBI double. Normal day, I don't think that ball gets down, but with the wind going today, the outfielders didn't have a chance. There's a strike on the first pitch to Gibson. Way outside. 1-1 the count to Gibson, with the tying run out there at second base. Blakemore set. His 1-1 is popped out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Gibson. That one carried all the way over past the foul pole of the softball diamond. Ball and 2 strikes to Gibson. Blakemore looking at that runner, now delivers. This one fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. Blakemore set for another to Gibson, way outside. Breaking ball isn't breaking today, at least here in the early going. 2-2. As Gibson moves all the way in and all the way up in the left-hand batter's box. Blakemore has his 2-2 pitch fouled off again. Straightaway center field on the softball diamond. Still 2-2. New ball out to Brandon Blakemore. And he's ready for another to Josh Gibson. Foul back again. Still 2-2 as Gibson's making Blakemore work. It's Braden Blakemore. Here's another 2-2. On its way. That one's popped out of play. How about another? 8 pitches so far. from Blakemore to Gibson. The big righty has his sign. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Got him with the outside pitch, and the inning comes to an end. Bowling Green gets a run on the board, still trails Hallsville 2-1 as we head to the second on TribCast.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Braden Blakemore will lead things off. Let's set the defense for the Bobcats. Alex Chilson in left, Josh Gibson in center. And there's a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Blakemore. Cameron Worley's in right. Gavin Comley's the third baseman. Dylan Huber at short. Lane Sutton is the second baseman. And Jordan Billings over at first. Trey Nichols behind the plate. And this one grounded to Sutton slowly at second. He gloves and fires over to Billings for the first out. 4-3 on the putout. And Blakemore is retired. And a quick out. Good way to start the second after that long first inning. This one just misses. For ball one to Nathan Proctor. He's the catcher. Where's number 2? One-0 pitch. Just misses again. 2-0. Tight strike zone. That hurt Mers in the first inning. He walked the first 3, then got a double play. Run scored. Single after that. Another run scored. And then the strikeout to end the inning. 3-0 to Proctor as that wind kicks up again. There's a strike. Coming almost straight in from center field. And time called by the batter as that wind is going right in his eyes. See some caps fly off in the grandstand here. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Gave him one up in the zone, and the count goes full with the bases empty and 1 out. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's the second out. And Mers having a better second inning so far than the first. Brings in the number 9 hitter, Jordan Brown.
Now batting left fielder, number 22, Jordan Brown.
Brown's first at bat. And the first pitch to him is a ball low. Base is empty, 2 away. And the next hit and play right to Sutton, and he snares the liner. for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians here in the second. Bowling Green coming up trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning on TribCast.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Bottom of the second inning, Gavin Comley will lead things off for the Bobcats. It'll be Comley, Huber, and the semifinals hero, Lane Sutton. Comley had a big district game last year, a couple of home runs. Sutton had one this year. This one fouled out of play and toward the football field. Time called by the batter. Looks like he may have gotten some dirt or debris in his eye, but he's ready again. For an 0-1 pitch. Outside, but called strike 2. The next from Blakemore to Comley is swung on and missed, dropped by the catcher. He's going to try and tag him. No, couldn't catch up with Gavin Comley, so he throws it to first. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout. That's the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. Dylan Huber comes to the plate. He started a very important double play in the top of the first inning. Change that inning around. First pitch to him is swung on and missed. So after all was said and done, Mers had a 26-pitch first inning, a 10-pitch second inning. Blakemore, a 22-pitch first inning as this one's hit looping into center field. It's down for a hit. Hit for Huber, and that'll bring in Lane Sutton. One on, one out for Lane Sutton. He hit that first one into the wind. Definitely a little heavier coming in from center field today. And time taken before the first pitch to Sutton. Long look from Braden Blakemore. Now he comes set. First pitch to Lane is outside for ball 1. He's the second baseman. I made a nice leaping grab on the liner to end the top of this inning. And a throw over back in safely is Huber. Alex Chilson waits on deck. Another check on Huber over there. He tries to get into the head of Braden Blakemore. The more he's thinking about Huber, the less he's thinking about Sutton. And the pitch to Sutton is up high. Throw down to second is not in time. Too high to even think about getting a tag down. Stolen base for Huber, and that's a tying run out there in scoring position. This catcher has a huge windup before he throws down to second. One of the smaller catchers we've seen. North Callaway was running pretty rampant on him in the semifinal. There's a strike called. Evens the count at 1-1 to Sutton. Huber takes his lead. And he's going. Throw down to third, and he got him. Caught stealing is Huber. The pitch was ball 2, but there's 2 down. Now the base is empty for Sutton. Didn't get a great jump. The 2-1 swung on and missed. Actually, it was a 1-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout to end the inning. So Bowling Green got a runner in scoring position, but get him picked off trying to steal third. We head to the third inning. Still 2-1 Hallsville on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Ball on the first pitch to Emmett Carlos, and he fouls this one out to even the count at 1-1. He walked and scored this first time up. First 3 walked for Hallsville in that first inning, then a double play, scored a run. They tacked on one more before that third out was recorded. This one goes out of play. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Carlos. Stephen Mers delivers. This one is past the outstretched glove of Lane Sutton and into center field for a leadoff base hit, and Carlos on for the second time tonight. Down to second on the overthrow was Carlos. So that error puts Carlos in scoring position for Weimer. First pitch to him is in the dirt. Weimer drew a walk and scored the second run. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch from Mers on its way. This one grounded to the third baseman. Comley can't come up with it. It's under Huber's glove, and it'll be a base hit, and there'll be runners at the corners with nobody out. Second hit in the inning. And Weimer on for the second time. Now to bring in Burnett. Zane drew a walk, was erased on the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, number 4, Zane Burkett.
They're going to advance that runner. Bobcats weren't paying attention, and down to second goes Weimer. Coach Kenneke, very well respected, being very aggressive here in the early stages of this district championship game. The pitch in the dirt, good stop by Nichols. It's ball 1 to Burnett. I think Coach Kenneke knows that the Bobcats get better as the game goes on. He wants to strike early, build up a lead. This one chopped to Comley. They're going to go for the out at first. They get that. Both runners advance. And that ball goes to the screen. Another run's going to score. And it's 4-1. So 5-3 on the putout. And scoring on the air from the first baseman is Weimer. And 2 have come home in the inning. And the Bobcats will talk about this on the hill. Now the bases are empty with 1 out. That's the good news. But Thompson coming up. Beatty after that. Beatty already has an RBI hit in this game. You got to shake it off. You can't compound the problems, and that's what the Bobcats have done with a couple of errors here in this inning and a mental mistake as well. There's a strike on the first pitch to Thompson. The 0-1 to the shortstop. Huber up with it. Over to Billings, and that's the second out. 6-3 on the putout. That'll bring in Beatty. Tanner Beatty, the second baseman. RBI single in the first inning. That plated the second run. And a strike called on the first pitch to Beatty. Now the home plate umpire out to talk to Mers. Not sure if it's the way he's wearing his uniform or what. Hard to keep any uniform looking perfect with a win like this today. 0-1 is to Sutton at second base. 1 hopper over to Billings, and the side is retired. But Hallsville plates 2 more, now lead the Bobcats 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the third here in this Class 3 District 7 championship on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
9-1 and 2 hitters as Alex Chilson leads things off, and that's a maul low on the first pitch to the Bobcat left fielder. We'll be at Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana tomorrow as that one's fouled out of play. The Class 2 District 4 Championship. As the Clopton Hawks, who overcame a 7-0 deficit to Louisiana to get in the championship, take on the Van Far Indians. That ball in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, one strike. Nobody out. That's up high. 3-1. The 3-1 up high. And Chilson draws a leadoff walk. That's a good way to start. Chilson was DH4 in the semifinal. Got a couple at bats late in place of George Glenn. And he turns his first at bat today into a leadoff walk. Worley struck out his first time up to lead off the game for the Bobcats. Check on the runner and back in safely is Chilson. Oh for 1 today is the Bobcat right fielder. Big lead for Chilson at first. Another check on him. And back in safely is Alex. Bunting, and it's fouled at the plate for strike 1. This catcher, Proctor, has trouble with the throw to second. Obviously, he can throw to third. So maybe steal and then bunt him over to third. Instead, missing, or said he got a piece of it, so it's an 0-2 count. And Chilson has to return to first. Now they'll have to change things up with 2 strikes. This is a powerful wind today. Wind advisory around the area. Had a couple of raindrops, but that's all gone past. Check on the runner, and Chilson back in without a slide. The 0-2 is fouled off the backstop. We'll try it again. Mers waits on deck. He reached on an error and stole second base, was stranded there in the first inning. Actually, he scored the run. Billings was stranded at second. 4-1 now. That's a ball. Runner goes, and he is safe. Kept that foot on the bag. Steal for Chilson. And the count goes to 1-2. Lost his helmet in the slide. Gets that back. And now the catcher, Proctor, going to come out and talk to Blakemore. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Cameron Worley. Mers and Nichols waiting in the wings. Nobody out, runner at second base. Long look for Blakemore. Now he comes set. Kicks and delivers. Up high, 2-2. Worley wasn't chasing. Wind going from right to left field now. The 2-2. And a time was called by the batter prior to the pitch, so no pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. Worley ready. Blakemore delivers, and this one's fouled out of play. 6 pitch at bat so far. .42 pitches so far for Blakemore in the first 3 innings. Spins back toward Chilson and no throw. The next, low and away. Count goes full. So good job by Worley. Second time he's faced a full count in this game. He was struck out the first time. He's making Blakemore work. The 3-2, grounded, past the first baseman. And they'll hold Chilson at third, and it was a good thing because that throw from the right fielder, Burkett, was right on the money. First and third, nobody out. Walk and a base hit. And that'll bring in Stephen Mers as the potential tying run. Hallsville coaches out of the dugout to gather in the infield, set the defense with Mers coming up. He reached on an error by the shortstop, stole second, and scored on the RBI double by Jordan Billings. Bobcats trying to put together a rally here to start the bottom of the third. Chilson at third, Worley at first, Mers at the plate.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Stephen Mers.
Blakemore getting into a little trouble here to start the third inning with the 9-1 hitters, both reaching. The pitch to Mers. He was swinging, but it hit him. Hit his front shoulder. It is a strike. So 0-1 the count. One pitch, 0-2. And taking second is Worley. The throw was cut off trying to catch a double steal. That's a tactic that Dean Street uses a lot on the softball diamond, but not nearly as much on the baseball diamond. 0-2 the count. Time called again as the pitch was being delivered. Oh-2 the count to Stephen Mers. The pitch in the dirt. Good block that time by Proctor. to keep the runners at second and third. Potential tying run at the plate in Stephen Mers. Right now, 4-1 ball game. Up high, 2-2. Adam 0-2, now 2-2. Blakemore dealing with Stephen Mers. There is action in the Hallsville bullpen. So that one swung on and missed. They get the strikeout of Mers. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. That's Jake Ashburn down in the bullpen getting loosened up for Hallsville. Trey Nichols digs in. He flew out to the right fielder his first time up. Takes a ball high here. He was first pitch swinging his first at bat. Here he takes the ball high. It was right on the foul line down there in right field. Curveball broke a bit much. Goes out of the zone for ball two. 4-1 Indians. Low again. 3 balls, no strikes to Trey Nichols. The Bobcats would love to load the bases here. Less than 2 outs. Blakemore delivers a strike. A 3-1 delivery from Blakemore is fouled by Trey Nichols, and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners at second and third. The payoff is up and in, and it's a walk to Trey Nichols, and the bases are loaded. That'll bring in Jordan Billings, already an RBI double today. Potential tying run at first base now.
Now batting, first baseman, number 34, Jordan Billings.
That ball just kept carrying out to left center. Went all the way to the wall on a hop. And we're going to have a pitching change, I believe. That's second visit this inning. So coming in from the bullpen will be Jake Ashburn. So pitching change here with 1 out. Bases loaded in the bottom of the third inning. We'll take a break as he comes in here on TribCast.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service. And that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project. And remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Ashburn is ready. Billings steps to the plate. Base is loaded, 1 out. Jordan Billings already an RBI double. That came against Blakemore in the first. Wind still whipping out there. Billings ready. Ashburn ready. The runners are ready. First pitch from the righty is outside for ball one. So Blakemore goes 2 1/3, faces 12 hitters, struck out 5, walked 2, allowed 3 hits. Check swing didn't hold up. 1-1 the count. Get you that official pitch count for Blakemore in a bit. That's a ball. 2-1. Two balls, one strike to Jordan Billings. Swing and a miss. 2-2. This guy's more of a breaking ball pitcher, whereas Blakemore was more of a fastball guy. Just missed, and the count goes full. Billings' knees buckled a little bit, but the count goes full here. 3-2, bases loaded, just one out. This one hit in the air. It's going to be on the infield. Infield fly called, and the shortstop, Weimer, makes the catch for the second out. 2 away, and that'll bring in Josh Gibson, who struck out after a 9-pitch at bat back in the first inning. Bobcats need some runs here. Trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the third. They've got the guys out on the base paths. They just need the hit. That one misses for ball one. Two 2-0. That one misses. 55 pitches was the final count for Blakemore. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Bobcats. The next, this one hit in the air. It's going to stay in play, it looks like, over by the dugout. No, it hits the top of the dugout, and the count goes to 2-2. All the runners go back to their bases. That one stays on the field. It's the third out. So Gibson gains another life here. That one, the wind took it to the top of the dugout. 2-2 pitch. Out in front of this one, grounds it to the first baseman. On a knee, Parnell gathers it in, steps on the bag, and the side is retired. The Bobcats had bases loaded with less than 2 outs and cannot score. We head to the fourth inning, and the Bobcats trail the Hallsville Indians 4-1 in the Class 3 District 7 Championship on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. Call 324-9919. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Leading things off for the Hallsville Indians will be the number 6 hitter, Zane Parnell. Parnell, Blakemore, and Proctor. Actually, it'll be Parnell, then Ashburn and Proctor, unless they brought in a designated hitter for the new pitcher, Ashburn. We'll see. They may have left Blakemore in to hit. And all be determined shortly as that spot due up second. Mers gets a little foul ball on the first pitch to Parnell. And it's an 0-1 count. Parnell struck out looking on 4 pitches back in the first inning. The 0-1. Called the ball. 1-1 the count. And it is Blakemore in the on-deck circle. So he'll be DHing now. Strike called. Good-looking curveball there from Stephen Mers. Deep shortstop, holding the line at third. That's a ball, 2-2. This one hit out to the right fielder, and making the catch, just had to move a couple of feet, was Cameron Worley. That's the first out.
Now batting number 19, Braden Blakemore.
That'll bring in the designated hitter, Blakemore. That one just misses for ball 1. Blakemore grounded to the second baseman his first time up. Slow roller. Handled easily by Sutton. Foul out of play. 1-1 the count. Blakemore, the pitcher of record, on the good side for Hallsville. This team leading 4-1. This one grounded to the shortstop. Huber circles around it, pumps once with the throw, and gets him by a step at first base. 6-3 on the putout, and there's 2 away. Bring in the catcher, Proctor. Nathan 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the second inning. Strike called on the first delivery to Proctor. Mers, a 26-pitch first inning, 10-pitch second inning, 13 pitches in the third inning, but gave up a couple of runs. This one hit to right field. Will it stay fair? No. Falls just inside the fence. And an 0-2 count to Proctor. Blakemore was pulled after 55 pitches through 3 innings. Long look for Steven. Comes set, kicks and delivers. Swings and misses, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. We've played 3.5 now from Bowling Green. The Bobcats have some work to do. They trail Hallsville 4-1 in the district title game on TribCast.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapswark Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Gavin Comley to lead things off for the Bobcats here in the home half of the fourth. Bowling Green has their work cut out for them today. That's a ball low and away on the first pitch to Comley. He struck out. That was the first out in the second inning. Second time he's leading off for Frame. Strike called, 1-1. One count, and it hit him in the back, it looked like. Well, he's still standing there. It looked like it changed directions as it went past Comley. Just a ball, 2-1. This one grounded off the pitcher's glove. Third baseman, and everybody's safe. Or Comley, he was the only one running. If the pitcher would have let the third baseman handle that, I think we would have had at least a throw, a play at first base. But the pitcher, Ashburn, called off the third baseman. And Comley is aboard. That'll bring in Huber. He singled, stole second, was caught stealing third. That was back in the second inning. Takes a strike. On the breaking ball, we're going to see a lot of breaking balls from Ashburn. Some guys loosening in the Hallsville bullpen, I guess just in case. This one fouled back past us. 0-2 the count to Huber. It was an 0-1 pitch that he stroked for a single back in the second inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out, and time called. As these Hallsville pitchers take their time, I think it was the home plate umpire that couldn't see this time. So he took off the mask and is digging around in his eyes. Now he puts the sunglasses back on and the mask, and he's ready to go. The 0-2 pitch on its way. This one grounded off the hand of Dean Streed in the third base coach's box. It was a hot shot. I'll give him that one. He kept it close. No balls, 2 strikes. Another 0-2 outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Lane Sutton waits on deck. We know what he can do. Check on the runner, and Comley back in safely. Flagpole in center field has a lot of bow to it this afternoon. This one hit into center field. Dropping, and will hit the ground, but they're going to get Comley at second base. Comley had to wait to make sure he didn't get doubled off, and he's forced out at second for the first out. So call it a fielder's choice.
Now batting, second baseman, number 30, Lane Sutton.
Here's Sutton. Struck out his first time up. And a check on Huber at first, as the speed definitely picked up, trading Comley for Huber. Ashburn's pitch is a strike. The next to Sutton. Swung at that one. Well. Down to second goes Huber, a steal. 0-2 the count to Sutton. That one's fouled off toward the Hallsville dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Huber at second base with 1 out. The pitch, fouled back, just missed on that one. Bottom of the 4th inning, Bobcats trail by 3. Another 0-2 pitch to Lane Sutton from Ashburn. This one hit to the shortstop, took a funny hop. Throw over to first is in time. That's the second out. Over to third goes Huber. 6-3 on the putout. And a man in scoring position for Alex Chilson. He walked, was stranded at third last inning. So he bats for the second time. Pitch. Called a strike, 3 inches off the black. Oh and 1, 0-2. Gave him the first one. He earned the second one. Jake Ashburn has that breaking ball going against the Bobcats here in his second inning of work. That one didn't break, and it's ball 1. 11 pitch, third inning in relief of Blakemore. 1-2 count to Chilson. Up high. 2-2. The next on its way. This one grounded past the third baseman and into short left field. It's an RBI hit for Chilson, and the Bobcats are within 2. Alex Chilson on base for the second time grabs an RBI from that 9 spot in the order. Huber in to score. And Worley, the hitter, batting for the second time in 2 innings. Third at bat overall. He's got a single, was stranded at second. Struck out back in the first. Took a ball on the first delivery from Ashburn. Time called by the hitter, as that blowing dirt continues to be a problem. Step off move, and Chilson returns to the base without a throw. Pitch called a strike. Evens the count of 1-1. Ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and a runner at first base. A run in for the Bobcats. That one low. 2 balls and a strike. Mers waits on deck. He's scored today. Ashburn is set. His pitch is high for ball 3. Another. There's the strike. And the count goes full. Very emphatic. Yeah, the umpire very emphatic about strike 2 there. Loves the second strike. Payoff pitch. Everyone knew the count but the home plate umpire. This one fouled back. We'll try it again. They'll throw that ball out. Must have caught a bolt on the backstop. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Run will be going with the pitch. Here it is, and it's a walk. Over to second is Chilson. And it'll be Mers. Tying run aboard for the Bobcats. If they can get that 2-out hit. Ashburn. Long look. Mers ready and takes a strike. A lot of pitches this inning for Ashburn in relief. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Ball drops, and the throw goes into left field, but we're going to score another run. Holding at second base was Worley, and it's a 1-run ball game as the Bobcats take advantage of a miscue. Error on the catcher allows Chilson to score. Worley in scoring position as the tying run. The count 0-2 on Mers. The umpire, home plate umpire, lost the count again. It should be 0-2. But he can't find anyone that agrees with him that it's only 0-1. So he'll walk around for a while, meet with the other two. And now they decide, yes, it is 0-2. Murr's ready again. Ashburn ready, and Jake comes set. The pitch swung on and missed. And the catcher did not hold on. He'll have to throw, and did they make the out? Yes, they did. Barely at first base. The side retired. Bowling Green grabs 2 and now trail by just 1 as we head to the top of the 5th here from the Class 3 District 7 tournament on TribCast.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Number 9 hitter, 9-1-2 in the order for Hallsville here in the top of the 5th. Brown, Carlos, and Weiner. Brown, a pop out to second. His first time up, takes a strike. Murr's still out there. 5th inning of work, 60 pitches through 4. That one bounces in and over the head of Nichols. 1-1. That one chopped to the second baseman. Sutton stays with it. Throw over to first. And Billings grabs it for the first out. 4-3 on the putout. There's one away here in the top of the 5th. Action in the Hallsville bullpen, but I think it's decoy action, as the last 2 that have warmed up aren't even on today's official scorecard. Carlos on base twice today, a walk and a hit, and takes a strike here. Carlos Emmett. It's actually Emmett Carlos, isn't it? Took a ball high. That one misses as well, 2-1. The next, that one hit into right, but right at Cameron Worley out there for the second out. Cameron positioned perfectly. There's 2 away for Alex Weiner.
Shortstop number 1, Alex Weiner.
He's been on base twice today with a walk and a hit. 2 runs scored. Takes a strike to start this at bat. The Bobcats always seem to get better as the game goes on. Swing and a miss, 0-2, as Mers is dealing now. The 0-2 pitch. Stuck his bat out, pops it up. Billings wants it in foul territory, and he reaches over the fence to make the catch. 1, 2, 3. Go the Indians here in the 5th inning, and it's time to stretch with State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Stretch your dollar with a discount double check on your insurance today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. After 4.5, the Bobcats trail the Hallsville Indians 4-3 in the Class 3 District 7 Championship on TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
New pitcher for the Indians is Tanner Beatty, the former second baseman. The original pitcher, Blakemore, is now the first baseman. And Jordan Brown, who was in left field, now the second baseman. So all sorts of changes for the Indians. And the first pitch that Beatty throws is a ball outside to Trey Nichols. This one grounded, foul past third. 1-1 the count. That one started very much fair and then took a left turn before the bag. So 40 pitches over an inning and 2/3 for Ashburn, and he's replaced. Beatty, a 1-1 count, delivers a strike. 1-2, now to Trey Nichols. One-two pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Blakemore threw 55 pitches over 2 1/3 innings. In an inning and 2/3, 40 pitches for Ashburn, and now the third pitcher in there, and Beatty. This one popped up mile high, will reach the seats. Lands around first base on the softball diamond. Two and two. The count to Nichols. 1-run ball game. One swing of the bat can tie it up. There's a fly ball into left. Moving back on it is the left fielder. That one is toward the wall and foul. Just foul at home run distance, but just caught that wind and goes to the left of the pole. Back to the box is Nichols. Still with a 2-2 count. He got on top of that ball. A lot of air under it. And that one started near that first gap in the black fence cover. Excuse me, and they say no swing. The count goes full. He was more trying to get out of the way of that one than swing at it. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Trey Nichols. Beatty delivers the payoff pitch. This one's grounded past third. Foul and fielded by Dean Street. Long look for Beatty now from the full line delivers, and that one's fouled off of Nichols. Not happy with himself. He wanted to pound that ball. 9 pitch at bat so far, and another 3-2 pitch coming from Beatty to Nichols. Got him. Struck him out. Pitcher wins the battle, and the leadoff man is retired. That'll bring in Jordan Billings. He has an RBI double today. Popped out to short last time up and takes the ball inside on the first pitch from Beatty. 1-0. The count to the big Bobcat first baseman. This one ripped past the second baseman and into short right field. He was coming up looking to throw. Had no chance to get Billings coming down the line, and it's a 1-out base hit. And the tying run on for the Bobcats here in the home half of the 5th. Gibson will be the hitter as Coach Tree goes back-to-back lefties in this lineup. Josh today 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to first. He's due, and this one hitting the center field. He gets one. Base hit. And there's runners at first and second with 1 out. That'll bring in Gavin Comley. He reached on an error by the pitcher last time up. Struck out back in the second. Officially 0 for 2 today, but he's been on base. Beatty, a long battle that he ended up winning against Nichols, although Nichols on a normal day would have had a home run. The wind just caught it and took it foul before that. Now back-to-back singles. Solid singles for the Bobcats by Billings and Gibson. Now Comley at the plate. Got a piece. 0-1. Dylan Huber waits on deck. He's been on base a couple of times. Scored a run. Now the pitcher wants some new baseballs. I think they were giving their catcher some time. He's back behind the plate. Beatty talks to his shortstop. Comley ready again. Beatty's ready. Long look. Now he comes set from the stretch. A step off. Runners back to their bases. Now take their leads again. Maybe a little bit bigger this time for Billings at second base. And a turnaround and throw, and Billings got back in safely. A hard tag to the chest of the Bobcat first baseman. He's not mad. And time called again, this time by Comley. 0-1 the count, 1 out, runners at first and second. The pitch, in for a strike, 0-2. Tying run out there at second base in Billings. Huber, the go-ahead run at first. The pitch up high. A ball and 2 strikes to Gavin Comley. Runners take their leads again. That one in the dirt, goes back to the screen. Runners will advance. Billings over to third. Huber down to second. Now that tying run just 90 feet away. Count goes to 2-2 on Comley. And a sacrifice fly will draw the Bobcats even. The pitch swung on and missed. Comley running. And he's going to make it because they couldn't risk throwing it down to first base. So the bases are loaded. Calling a strikeout E2. Sacks jam now for Dylan Huber. Gibson at second, Billings at third. And they're bringing a courtesy runner or a pinch runner, probably for Comley. Well, they're just calling him over to talk to all 3 runners as coach comes out for Hallsville. It's getting late. What happens here might decide the ball game. The talk is over. The winner of this will take on the District 8 champ on the 22nd at 4 p.m. And that's between Palmyra and Clark County. Oh, Palmyra. First pitch to Huber, a ball. So Clark County and Palmyra playing today, also at 5 o'clock. So that game going on as well. 1-1 the count on the swing and a miss by Huber. Tying run at third with 1 out. Go ahead run at second and the insurance over at first. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. 1-2. Lane Sutton waits on deck. Wouldn't that be something? This one lifted into left and caught. Tagging is Billings. He should have been on the bag and ready to run. Now there's 2 outs, and the base is loaded instead of a tie ball game. That should have been a tying sac fly there. Lane Sutton, 2 home runs in the semifinal, including a walk-off 2-run blast. The pitch outside for ball 1 to Lane Sutton. Strikeout and a ground out today, 0 for 2. He was 0 for 2 when he hit the first of 2 home runs in the semifinal, and that one's outside. Ball 2. Third pitcher of the day, Tanner Beatty for Hallsville. It's not been as sharp as the first 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. That one was up and in, out of the zone. Could have been a 3-0 count. Now 2-1. Outside. Now it's 3-1. Against North Callaway, Hallsville walked in a tying run. They ended up winning the game anyway. Swing and a miss. Count goes full to Lane Sutton. A payoff pitch. Runners going. Swing and a miss. He got him. And the Bobcats cannot get that tying run across. 4-3 as they pick up. Well, base is loaded, but cannot get that tying run across. We head to the 6th. Indians coming up in the Class 3 District 7 title game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Burkett leads things off, takes a ball high from Mers. Want to know the count, and the next popped out of play behind us. Evens things up, 1 ball, 1 strike to Zane Burkett. Walked in the first. Was erased on a double play and grounded to the third baseman back in the 3rd inning, 0 for 1. This one off of the pitcher and off of Sutton and into short right field. That one just snuck through. That was a hard hit ball. So the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting number 23, Ethan Thompson.
And Thompson, the hitter, he's 0 for 2, has grounded to the shortstop twice. One a double play and one just for 1 out. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed, pulled the string. And Thompson was way out in front. Double play would be nice here. Long look from Mers. He's ready. Check on the runner, and back in with the head first slide is Burkett at first. The next from Mers. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Beatty on deck. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI hit. 0-2 pitch. On its way. In the dirt. Good block by Trey Nichols. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the cleanup hitter. Thompson. 1-2. Misses. Throw down to second. He's out. Caught stealing is Burkett. Pitch was ball 2. 2-2. Now there is 1 away, and the bases are now empty for Hallsville. Trey Nichols. This one popped up. Will it stay on the field? No. So he carried all the way almost to the track around the football field. 2-2 the count. The next from Mers. Reaching on that one as well, and again, knocked out of play. Mers having trouble with them shoestrings lately. Reties him again. Brandon Vincent warming up in the Hallsville bullpen. Will he be the fourth pitcher? Another 2-2 pitch. On its way. This one grounded up the middle and past diving Sutton for a base hit. So back-to-back hits, caught stealing in between.
Now batting number 11, Tanner Beatty.
Beatty will be the hitter. He's currently the pitcher for the Hallsville Indians. This one off the end of the bat. Sutton only plays to first, and the runner advances from first to second. Beatty out 4-3. There's two away. Now it'll be Parnell. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly out to right.
Now batting number 18, Zane Parnell.
First pitch to Parnell. Hit him. He didn't do much to get out of the way. First player hit by a pitch today. Well, I guess second if you count Mers, but he was swinging while he got hit. So it doesn't count, except for a strike. The batter will be Blakemore. He's the first baseman now. Started the game as the pitcher.
Now batting number 19, Braden Blakemore.
Still in line to get the win. The pitch for Mers. Ooh, perfect for ball one. He's called pitches more outside than that. So 1-0 the count. And time called by the home plate umpire. The pitch, swing and a miss. Big cut. Blakemore came up empty. 1-1 the count. He's grounded to the second baseman and the shortstop. 0 for 2 today. Strike two. Nice looking fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There are 2 on. The pitch. Outside. Throw down to third and in safely is Thompson. Stolen base. The other runner stayed at first. Count goes to 2-2. Mers back on top of the rubber as the deuces are wild. The 2-2 pitch. Would not chase, and the count goes full. Sun coming out more than it has all day. 2 on, 2 out, runners at the corners. 3-2 count, and Blakemore stepped out, and now Dean Street going to come out and talk to his pitcher in infield. Raindrops. The sun comes out and the rain starts. Love that. We'll take a quick break while they talk. Come back with more of the Class 3 District 7 Championship on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And it's in the dirt, and the bases are loaded. You walked him, so a hit by pitch, and now a walk. Have loaded the bases with 2 outs for Proctor, who struck out twice today. Both times swinging. Nathan Proctor, the catcher for the Indians. Let's reach back and fire. 4-3 game. It's late. You only have 2 at-bats left to try and get that run across. This one hit to Sutton. Keeps it in front of him. Throw over to first. Great play by Lane Sutton to retire the side. The Indians leave the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Bobcats trail 4-3 on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clapham schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Alex Jolson leads things off. On base twice today, swings and misses to start the 6th. Walk in the 3rd, RBI hit, and a run scored in the 4th. Home plate umpire tells Beatty to readjust his uniform, retuck in things. Gets the purple jersey tucked in, yellow hat back on, and we're ready for an 0-1 pitch to Alex Jolson. From the full line, Beatty delivers. Misses outside, 1-1. That was pitch number 30 for Beatty, the 3rd pitcher of the day for Hallsville. And this one's popped up and out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Alex Jolson. Swing and a miss. Catcher holds on, and that's the first down here in the home half of the 6th that Shilson retired for the first time. Hallsville 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Been held scoreless since. Bobcats a run in the first and 2 in the fourth. They've had the tying run in scoring position the last 2 innings and haven't got them across. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Cameron Worley. He's been on base twice today. That one misses, 1-1. There's a strike, and quickly a ball and 2 strikes to Cameron Worley with Stephen Mers waiting on deck. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 6th. And the Bobcats will have to work some 2-out magic if they want to get the tying run across this frame. Mers struck out the last 2 times up. Reached on an error and scored in the first inning. This Hallsville club doesn't look like a 5 seed, that's for sure. They've played a lot of games this season, too. There's a strike called. 1-1 the count to Mers. Outside. 2-1 with Trey Nichols waiting on deck. Trey looked like he had a home run, but the wind caught it. Curled it about 35 feet to finish foul. Just foul there. 2-2 the count to Mers. That one missed a double by about 2 feet. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty for the Bobcats. Beatty from the full line delivers to Mers. Up high, and the count goes full. Full count, the payoff pitch. Popped up. Short left, battling the sun and the wind, and making the catch is the Hallsville left fielder. 1-2-3 go the Bobcats. We're going to the 7th inning. Bobcats need a hold, then they need a run in the bottom half. They trail 4-3 here in the Class 3 District 7 Championship on TribCast.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Brown, Carlos, and Weiner, for Hallsville, as the Bobcats trying to hold this to a one-run game heading into their final at bat. Murr's still out there at 89 pitches. He delivers a strike on the first to Brown. Brown has popped out to the second baseman and grounded out to the second baseman, 0 for 2 today. Takes one inside, 1-1. Murs has pitched well. A couple of miscues behind him. Definitely gotten better as the game has gone on. This is inside again, 2-1. Ooh. That one must have just been a bit high. 3-1. Hate that when you're up against the pinch count and that's when the home plate umpire decides to squeeze you. This one hit off the end of the bat and into left field for a leadoff hit. First hit of the day for Brown. And back to the top of the order for Emmett Carlos.
Now batting center fielder number 12, Emmett Carlos.
4-3 our score here in the seventh. Murs a step off. Comley warmed up between innings, so he's ready to go. And he just switched with Steven there at third. First pitch showing bunt. It is bunted in front of the plate. They're going to go to second, and he is safe as the ball hits the runner. He's going to try and advance to third and will. Over to third goes Brown. Down to second goes Carlos. And now the insurance is out there with nobody out at second and third. Batter is Weiner. And the first pitch is up and in. Weiner on base twice today, fouled out. Nice play by Billings reaching over the fence to get him his last at bat. And this one grounded past the shortstop, and they'll score one. They hold the other runner. And it's an RBI hit for Weiner. In to score is Brown, and Carlos over to third base. And it's 5-3 Indians. And that'll be it for Murs. Gavin Comley coming in to pinch. 5-3, nobody out, 2 on in the seventh here on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing. In Bowling Green, call 324-9919. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Gavin Comley, the new pitcher for the Bowling Green Bobcats here in the top of the 7th inning, and he's just about ready. He warmed up in between innings. Final line on Mers. Can't get the run total in there yet, but 97 pitches, 6+ innings, 29 batters faced, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, and allows 6 hits today. There is action in the Hallsville bullpen as well, and the first batter that Comley faces will be Zane Burkett. And Gavin's ready, and his first pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1 to Burkett. Runners at first and third, nobody out, and a run in for Hallsville here in the 7th. And the runner going to take second. That's the second time that's happened. Everyone just standing there, and the runner takes off. So now second and third, nobody out. After Burkett, it's the cleanup hitter Thompson, who's 1 for 3 today. Burkett is 1 for 2, hitting a walk. Out in front of that one, it's 0-2. It's Zane Burkett. Hallsville right fielder ready for another from the new pitcher, Gavin Comley. The 0-2 hit him, or went behind him. Must have gone behind him. So a ball and 2 strikes. That kid's much skinnier than I thought he was. On a 1-2, reaching for it. And up with it is Huber. His throw is wild. Run comes in. 2 runs will come in. And it's 7-3, and ending up at second base is Burkett. That is a big error on Huber at short. Seven to 3, which is the same score they beat North Callaway by. North Callaway was the number 1 seed, beat them 7-3 in the semifinal, now up 7-3 on the Bobcats, the number 2 seed. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Thompson. Oh, and 1 the count. That one misses. Ball and a strike. I would have rather that kid got hit by the pitch. Would have been less damage at the time, at least. That one misses. 2-1. Beatty, the third pitcher, is on deck. Bobcats need an out. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Thompson grounded to the shortstop twice. A double play, and that was back in the first. That scored a run. Swing and a miss. He got him, and that's the first out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. We'll have more district championship baseball for you tomorrow from Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana as the Clopton Hawks take on the Van Far Indians, 1 versus 2 in that 5-team district. Van Far beat Crossroads 10-0 in the semifinal. Clopton, the 1 seed, had to overcome a 7-run deficit early to beat Louisiana 8-7. 0-1 the count to Beatty with a runner at second base and 1 out. In there, strike 2, as he was bailing out from the pitch down the middle. Reaching, hits it to Sutton. Runner will go to third, and they get the second out. 4-3 on the putout. And Beatty retired for the 3rd time on a ground out to Sutton. That'll bring in Parnell with a runner at third and 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking in the first, flew out to right, and was hit by a pitch last time up, stranded at second. 3 have come around for Hallsville here in the top of the 7th inning. That pitch outside for ball 1. For the Bobcats in the home half of the 7th, it'll be the heart of the order, Nichols, Billings, and Gibson. Calmly after that. Gavin delivers, swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitch number 15 from Gavin Comley in relief. Misses, 2-1. Let's get him here, Gavin. The pinch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count, 2-2. Ooh, there he got him. Called strike 3. Took a while for the home plate umpire to decide, but he did, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Hallsville extended their lead, now 7-3 over the Bobcats in the Class 3 District 7 Championship on TribCast.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapdelaine Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Last chance for the Bobcats. They trail by 4 up in that District 8 championship. It's Palmyra leading Clark County 10-7 in the 6th. The winner of this game will take on the winner of that game. And right now, Hallsville in control. 4th pitcher of the day comes in for Hallsville, and that's number 3, Brandon Vincent. So they finally make that change, and he'll face the heart of the Bowling Green order. Trey Nichols, who just missed a home run earlier, will lead things off. Clopton and Banfar tomorrow. So we will have a team playing on Monday for sure. Well, we have two teams. It'll take a Bowling Green comeback. Silex fell yesterday to Wellsville. 9-6 the final in that one down at Silex High School. Wellsville's first ever district baseball championship. Here it's Hallsville, the number 5 seed. They beat the number 1 seed in the semifinal. 7-3. That was North Callaway. Now they lead the number. They beat the number 1 seed in the semifinals. Now they lead the number 2 seed by the same score. Pitch swung on and missed by Nichols. Billings, Gibson, Comley, Huber, Sutton, Chilson. Need them all to bat here in the home half of the 7th. That one misses low. 1-1. Here comes another, and that's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded foul toward the Bobcat dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man here in the 7th. Had a few raindrops during this game. The wind's been more of an issue. It's been whipping since well before the first pitch. Coach Street said it's supposed to stop around 8 o'clock. Strike 3 called. Looping breaking ball gets Nichols looking, and that's the first out. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Billings has had a good day. RBI double and a single. And takes one outside. That one misses. 2-0. Stay tuned for the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame after this. Strike called. 2-1 with Gibson waiting on deck. An X from Vincent on its way. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the Bobcat cleanup hitter and first baseman, Jordan Billings. Outside, and the count goes full. He's ready for another. Vincent ready. From the full line, he delivers. Strike 3 called. First 2 have been retired looking. And the Bobcats down to their final out. Josh Gibson will come to the plate.
Now batting center fielder number 31, Josh Gibson.
First pitch to him, called strike 1. Base is empty. 2 outs. Gibson wags that bat. And swings and misses. And the Bobcats down to their final strike here in 2017. The 0-2. And your district champions are the Hallsville Indians. They win this one 7-3 and end the Bobcats season here in the Class 3 District 7 title game. We'll be back with the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
As the trophies are awarded here, the Hallsville Indians pick up the district at bottom of the first by the Bobcats and on an RBI double by Jordan Billings, driving in Stephen Mers. Two more runs for Hallsville in the third inning, capitalizing on a couple of Bobcat errors. The Bobcats came back with a pair of runs in the fourth. The RBI hit in that inning went to Alex Chilson, an RBI single. He also scored a run later on an error. The Bobcats had the potential tying run on third in the fifth inning, but could not get it across. Had it on the inning prior to that at second base, couldn't get it across. Started pressing defensively there in the top of the seventh. It cost them errors on the catcher and the shortstop in that inning. Led to three Hallsville runs to extend that from a one-run lead to a four-run lead, and then they bring in the closer who strikes out the side in the bottom of the seventh to end the Bobcats' season after a 7-3 loss. So congratulations to Coach Koenneke and the Hallsville Indians. They move on to take on the District 8 champion coming up on Monday. We'll be back with more championship baseball, district championship baseball tomorrow from Walls Memorial Park in Louisiana, as the number 1 seed Clopton Hawks take on the number 2 seed Van Far Indians. And we'll take one more break, come back, award our final Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game award for Bowling Green. After this is the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Bobcats fall in this one, the final 7-3 to the Hallsville Indians. Last thing on our agenda here in the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame is to award our Player of the Game, our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game, brought to you by Community State Banks in Bowling Green and Troy, serving their neighbors since 1887. It's going to be the pitcher for the Bobcats, the starter, Stephen Mers. Got into some trouble in the first inning, walked the first 3, which is a pitch limit for the day. Really pitched well, threw some great innings, especially the middle innings. And unfortunately comes out on the short end tonight, but Stephen Mers is our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game. Our final 7-3, it's the Hallsville Indians advancing to take on the District 8 winners. And congratulations to them. Congratulations to Coach Street and his Bobcats on another great season here at this beautiful Bobcat Park here at Bowling Green High School. We'll see you tomorrow from Wallace Memorial Park here on the peoplestribune.com. Good night, everybody.